Hi, I'm Mike from Eve's Coffee Roasters, and today I'm going to run through a very simple technique on pouring milk for latte art. We're not going to be worrying about designs today, but focusing on this one simple technique that's going to give you a foundation for pouring milk. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you one more tip that is going to give you complete control over your milk. Before we get stuck in, we need to get the basics right first, and we need to be able to create beautifully textured microfoam. This is what your milk should look like. No bubbles, a beautiful glossy texture, a good consistency, the milk to be not too watery. If we don't have these factors right and we don't have beautiful microfoam, then this simple technique is not going to work. Alright, so this is the simple technique that I want to share with you. The distance between the milk jug and the vessel determines the amount of white microfoam entering into your milk beverage. So the greater the distance that you're pouring, the less amount of white microfoam into the beverage, and the closer that you are pouring between the milk jug and the vessel equals more microfoam into the beverage. It's really that simple. Now let's take a look at a pour. I'm going to pour a milk beverage, and I'm going to be able to manipulate this pour by moving the distance between the milk jug and the vessel. So I'm pouring this milk beverage now, and I'm raising my milk jug up and down to show you that I'm able to manipulate the amount of microfoam that's going into the milk beverage. So this brings us to pouring for different beverages. An example is pouring for a cappuccino beverage when we want more microfoam. The whole pour, I'm going to be pouring a lot closer between the milk jug and the vessel because I'm wanting more microfoam to enter into the cup. But for a beverage such as the flat white, I'm going to start by pouring at a reasonable distance, and near the end of the pour, approximately the last quarter of the pour, I'm going to come in so I can start creating my microfoam and finish the beverage. Alright, so to sum this up, you can manipulate the amount of white microfoam going into your beverage by manipulating the distance between the milk jug and the beverage. The closer that we are to the vessel, the more microfoam, and the greater the distance, the less amount of microfoam. Alright, here's another helpful pointer that will give you even more control of your milk beverages for latte art. The angle of the milk jug determines also the amount of white microfoam entering the vessel. The greater the angle means more white microfoam entering the vessel. Less of an angle means less white microfoam entering a vessel. Just keep in mind that greater the angle means faster the pour, meaning the higher chance of overfilling your milk beverage. To recap, we've covered two things that help you control pouring your milk beverages. One is the distance between the milk jug and the vessel helps determine the amount of white microfoam entering the milk beverage. Two is the angle of your milk jug also helps determine the amount of white microfoam entering the milk beverage. Practice these two techniques, and I guarantee you that they will set you up for better quality milk beverages with more control over your microfoam. I understand that this is only one piece of the puzzle to get perfect milk for latte art. Subscribe for more content relating to milk and other coffee related tutorials. I thank you for watching, and happy pouring.